The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
So take a look at that. Oh, look at that sweet one. All the age range and everything you want to know about Labrador Retrievers. Let's hear it for all of the Labs. Oh, look at those pretty chocolate, black ones. And again, you have different colors that you can, whatever you prefer, that you can choose from. Sandy Beaches, by the way, is out here too. A yellow lab owned by Judy Byerly. Sandy's about 10 years old and is also a therapy dog. And Sandy and Judy compete in rally obedience, scent work, and trick dog competitions with the American Kennel Club. That's another thing too, is that some of these dogs are trained in multiple facets, so you can learn more about that after the show as well. We also have the Chocolate Lab is Champion. Bailiwicks loves me like a rock, otherwise known as Breaker. And then the Black Lab, Bailiwick's Unlimited Potential, or London. So we have quite a good representation tonight of the Labrador Retrievers. Oh yeah, we want to also mention too, Champion Bailiwicks Loves Me Like a Rock, or Breaker, has titles including AKC Champions, Novice Dock Diving, Junior and Senior Dock Diving, and AKC Champion Bailiwicks Loves Me Like a Rock, another dock diving, novice, junior, and senior. So again, these dogs are not only are they beautiful, but they're very accomplished dogs. And you can learn more about dock diving, you can learn more about the breed after the show. So those are the Labrador Retrievers. I should also mention that after each group, we will have you go back. All of the dogs in that group will come back into the ring so you can see them all together too, so that's really nice. All right, up next, the English Setter. We have Old Hemlock, October Red, and Bullet Bob. Nope, that's the pointer. So English Setter, Old Hemlock, October Red. The English Setter they're trained bird dogs actually in England more than 400 years ago. The breed has retained its popularity since its introduction to the U.S. because, as you can see, look at that beautiful dog, how pretty they are and their usefulness. The breed needs considerable exercise though. It'll be comfortable in the show ring, at home, or in the bird field. They do need some grooming and a little bit of discipline, but look at how pretty that is, the English Setter. All right, Golden's next. Golden Retriever. We have Party coming to the ring. And also, is that Mishka? Working toward agility title. She has her CGC, and she's a performer dog too. So the Goldens, as you know, the first registration of a Golden Retriever by the AKC was in November of 1925. The breed was used successfully in field trials, hunting, obedience, and as guide dogs for the blind. They have super temperaments. They're known for great hunters, show dogs, as you can see here tonight, family pets. They can adapt to living in small spaces if need be, but they'll need plenty of exercise daily. The breed's water-repellent coat ranges in color from light to dark shades of gold. The Golden Retriever. There they are. This breed is known as the smallest member of the sporting dog family. The Cocker Spaniel has been exhibited here since the early 1880s. They're one of America's favorite purebred dogs. Grooming is essential and could require a professional, but they can live happily in small spaces and also take advantage of open spaces where they can run. They love people, and they are wonderful companions for the elderly, and they equally enjoy the company of small children. And we have Dooley and Charlie. Dooley has 8 titles. Charlie has 3. Companion dog title, Rally Advanced title, Canine Good Citizen title, and Beginner Novice title, to name a few. So let's hear it for the Cocker Spaniels. Good buddies. All right, do we still have the sporting group in here? Because that was it for the sporting group. So if you would, nope, Gordon Springer, we have that? Nope, Springer Spaniel. All right, the English Springer Spaniel. We're not going to leave you out. English Springer Spaniel. Oh, that's a pretty one too. This breed is a medium-sized sporting dog, the English Springer Spaniel, with a compact body and a dock tail. His coat is moderately long with feathering on his ears, chest, and brisket. His ears are soft and gentle. He has a sturdy body and a friendly wagging tail that makes him unmistakably a member of the ancient family of Spaniels. Now, at his best, he is endowed with style and symmetry and is every inch a sporting dog with distinct Spaniel characteristics combining beauty and utility. This is the English Springer Spaniel. Group. So you can get a better example as they're all together of the differences in the sporting group. And again, when we're done with the show, please feel free to talk to the owners and learn more about your favorite breeds. But how about a round of applause for the sporting group tonight? Thank you guys for bringing your dogs. This is great. You'll never get around that way.
They won't. That's all right. They don't mind. It might be something.
The next group that we'll be hearing from is the Hound Group. Sporting hounds, man's indispensable partner in the pursuit of game. They were developed before man came to depend on firearms. Hounds came in lots of shapes and sizes. They were bred for work with game in places as varied as the Arctic and Africa. Basically, the hounds are known by how they track game. You either have a sight hound or a scent hound. Afghans, Salukis, and the like locate their game by sight, and then with their speed, they run it to ground. Others, like the foxhound, the basset, or bloodhound, trail by scent, and the whole time they're trailing it, they're giving voice so the hunters can follow them. Dachshunds kill underground, otterhounds in the water, so you can see a wide variety of hounds in our groups. Tonight we're going to start with the American Foxhound. The American Foxhound. This breed's origins date back to the early 1700s in Virginia and Maryland. This breed is an ideal choice for those who live in rural areas or on large farms. Their coat is short, glossy, very easy to keep clean, but they do need their exercise. Foxhounds usually enjoy the company of other dogs, and they can be bored if they're kept alone, so they'll need lots of activity. We have Barney in the ring. Hey, Barney, the American Foxhound. RN and BN. Up next, the Beagle. Yay! This dog always gets lots of applause. Yep, the Beagle. In 1888, the National Beagle Club was formed and held the first field trial. The height limit of a beagle in the U.S., 15 inches, and in England, 6 16 inches. Beagles, I did not know this, but beagles do not drool or have that doggy odor, and shedding is minimal. Their short coat requires minimal grooming. A regular brushing and a bath helps control the shedding. And no beagle should be allowed to roam free because its nose might get it into trouble. Be aware that beagles are known to bark as part of their hunting heritage, but everybody loves the beagle! Next in the ring, dachshunds. There we go. The dachshund was developed in Germany more than 300 years ago to hunt badgers. Dachshunds require minimal routine brushing to keep their coats healthy. The long-haired and wire-haired dachshunds may require a little extra grooming or help from a professional, but they are naturally free from those doggy odors. The dachshund makes a good companion whether you live in a small city apartment or in the country. They're loyal and they're pretty easy to train for the show ring, and many of them really enjoy showing. Let's hear a little round of applause for the dachshund. There we go. All right, do we have the Ibizan hound here? Ibizan hound? Okay, well, we might get back to that later, but let's go next to the PBGB. If you say it out, it's Petit Basset Griffon Vendéen. Jaren's American Scandal. This is, oh, I can't even. This is Gertie. 12 weeks old. This might be one of Gertie's first appearances in the ring. And this is great because it shows you all these beautiful dogs have to start sometime and somewhere. And say hello to Gertie. Let me tell you a little bit more about the breed. They can be traced to the 16th century and to the Griffon Vendéen, his larger, more powerful ancestor. His name reveals much about him. Petit meaning small, Basset meaning low to the ground. It's pretty low. At Griffon, rough or wire-coated, and Vendéen, the area of France in which they originate. This breed is a scent hound, so they use their noses a lot. They'll hunt small game over rough terrain. They're bold and vivacious. They're good voices, and they use those voices freely. They're a happy, extroverted little dog. They're independent but very willing to please. The PBGB. Let's welcome her to the ring because good job, Gertie. Good job, Gertie. Well, all right. Can we bring? I was going to ask you to bring the hounds back in the ring, but I think she has other ideas. You want to bring the hounds back so we can see all of them together? Let's bring the hounds in one more time and have a round of applause for all of them. As you can see, such a variety of sizes and coats and ages. And a variety of willingness to get in the ring. Good job, Gertie. Thank you guys for that last round of trip around the ring. We appreciate that. All right, up next we've got the working group. Although these breeds are sometimes expected to double as hunters, their principal service has been to assist man in his daily routine. They have traditionally guarded man's homes, his stock. They've served as drovers, all-around farm dogs, and draft animals. And today they also serve as guard dogs, police and border patrol dogs, guide dogs, and dogs of war. Because of the wide variety of uses for the dogs in this group, there are great differences in appearance, as you will see. Most, however, are very powerful, powerfully built, and unusually intelligent. Okay, working group. Take 10. Take 5. Hound is here, and we really want you to see that because, as I mentioned earlier, you know, there are dogs here that you know, breeds of dogs that you're familiar with. Maybe you grew up with them, but Ibizan Hounds, a little different, very interesting. So let me go back and find the Ibizan Hound information. We have a champion here, Echo. Champion, Hare Hills, more love than stars in the galaxy. CSRN, CGC, a 3-year-old Ibizan Hound. Oh, very pretty dog. The Ibizan Hounds are neat dogs. They clean themselves a lot like cats, so they do a lot of the work for you, I guess. This breed requires a great deal of exercise, and they should only be allowed off-leash in a fenced-in area. They're very agile. They're able to jump great heights from a standstill. You can kind of see that in the legs there. Recommended that Ibizan Hound owners have fences at least 6 feet in height. They're even-tempered, they're affectionate, they're very friendly, and they do make an excellent family pet. Let's hear it for the Ibizan Hound. All right. Pretty dog. All right. All right, so now we're going to go back to the working group. And we're going to start with the Alaskan Malamute. The Alaskan Malamute. No? All right, we'll move on to the Bernese Mountain Dog. There we go. The Bernese is a large, very friendly dog, originally developed in Switzerland to pull cheese and milk carts. They also drove cows. This breed should be groomed at least every 2 weeks. They do require moderate exercise, but they're very good house dogs. They're eager to accompany master and family everywhere, and they're very devoted friends for you and your family. They were brought to the U.S. in 1926, and the Bernese Mountain Dog joined the AKC stud book in 1937. A big round of applause for the Bernese Mountain Dog. Next up, the Bull Mastiff. Oh yeah, the known history of the Bull Mastiff begins about the year 1860 in England. It's probably that the story of the breed is really centuries old, but proof is very difficult. The Bull Mastiff was bred to be a gamekeeper's guard dog, and they can track very quietly, covering short distances, and then pin and hold poachers. Now, though, he's primarily a family companion with a very calm and dependable disposition. A mature male, and Crush is a great example, will average 26 inches and 120 pounds. They're alert, they're a little wary of strangers, but they're strong, they're agile, and they need a firm, loving home. And as I just mentioned, we have Crush in the ring, champion TNT's Heartbreaker. So let's hear it for Crush. Good boy, pretty boy. Up next, the Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman was developed in Germany by Louis Doberman in the 1890s. The Doberman Pinscher Club of America was founded in 1921. Always faithful. That's the life-size Doberman in bronze located in Guam at the U.S. Naval Base there, a permanent monument. Dobermans are easy to teach and very quick to learn, and if you do not have time to properly train your Doberman, maybe you should look at different breeds because they are elegant, energetic, fearless, loyal, very obedient, and they make very devoted companions. So, with the Dobermans, we have champion Danto and Katie Kid, easy favorites. And, is that Exie? No, that's, okay, something else. And then champion Lindobes or Lindobies, I hope I'm getting that right. Classic charm. Lots of stuff behind this name. UDBN and ROM. And we want to give them a big round of applause for these beautiful Dobermans. And again, you're hearing me talk about champions and different things that they do. You can ask the owners about those after the show. But let's hear it for the Doberman Pinscher. Great Dane. The Great Dane was developed in Germany, actually specifically to hunt wild of a dog resembling the breed could be found in Chinese literature. Get this, in 1121 BC. That's how far back they go. The name of the breed is a translation of an old French designation, Grand Danois, meaning big Danish. Why the English adopted the name Great Dane from the French is a little bit of a mystery, but they do make good family dogs. They do like companionship and attention, though, so not solitary dogs. And in the ring we have champion VPIS, Best in Show, Specialty, Alpines Living on Champagne. Living on a Champagne High, Bubbles. I love that, Bubbles. And then Bessie and Minnie Moo, who are certified therapy dogs, and Dana, 11 months old and now in training. So let's hear it for the Great Danes. Because that's the last of the working group. If you want to bring the other working dogs back in for one more run through the ring, and then we can show everybody, again, the great diversity among the working group. Yeah, applaud, applaud. These dogs are beautiful. All right, we're going to call the terrier group to the ring now. From the Latin word terra, or earth, comes the word terrier, describing dogs with stamina, unwavering determination, and the courage to go to ground after their game. The terriers vary in size and form, bred to rout out and kill vermin such as foxes, weasels, and rats, and they've been crossed with mastiff breeds to produce hunters and guard dogs with terrier aggressiveness and determination, as well as unmatched loyalty and devotion to their owners. So we start with the Airedale Terrier. The Airedale was one of the first breeds used for police duty in Germany and then in England. The Airedale Terrier is the largest of the terrier breeds. Their coat is tan with black markings on the sides and the upper parts of their body. You might be able to tell from looking at the Airedale, but their coat is dense and kind of wiry, and it does require a great deal of grooming. Airedales are very good-natured. They're fun-loving dogs, and they have an excellent reputation with children. But because they're so fun-loving, play should be supervised. So there's the Airedale Terrier. Thank you. It's Alfred the Airedale. Oh, I like that. Alfred the Airedale. Next up, the American Staffordshire Terrier. There we go. This breed was originally bred in England and Ireland. This breed is intelligent. They're excellent guardians, and over the past 50 years, careful breeding has produced today's American Staffordshire Terrier, who is affectionate, reliable, and especially good with kids. They're happy, they're outgoing, they're stable, and they make really good family pets. This breed is adaptable, too, to city living or country life. It's the American Staffordshire Terrier. Thank you. Up next, we have the Border Terrier. Lindy's dirt on my boots. Dusty. Hello. Hello. All right, the Border Terrier. The coat requires regular brushing to keep the Border Terrier's appearance neat and tidy. In the field, hard as nails, but as a family companion, very good-tempered and affectionate and easily trained. They are not aggressive. They get along very well with other dogs and household pets, even horses. It cannot take physical punishment without ruining the bond of trust, however. By the way, you may notice on this one, too, that they have weather-resistant coats, so there's a wiry outer coat, but underneath is a very soft undercoat that repels most dirt. This is the Border Terrier. Oh, look at that. That is... All right. And then next, the 1800s, all the way back to the 1800s. In the traditional sport of fox hunting, the Parson Russell followed horse and hound across the countryside. So, when the hounds drove the fox to ground, the terrier would dig in and follow, and they would bay to bolt the fox back above ground. Their conformation, character, attitude, intelligence, everything denotes fox hunting. They are distinguished by a balanced and flexible build with straight legs, a narrow chest, and a weatherproof double coat. The breed is named for the Reverend John Russell, and they are predominantly white with black, tan, or tricolored markings, or all white. It's the Parson Russell Terrier, and we have father and daughter, broken coat, Grand Champion Panther Creek, very white, and not alone Heart of Gold, very smooth coat. That one's 2 years old. So let's hear it for the Parson Russell Terriers. Lovey. Oh, did I miss it? Did I miss?
Panther Creek's Love Child.
Panther Creek's Love Child. Lovey. Panther Creek's Love Child champion. CA. Hey, I'm so sorry. You deserve all the credit there, little guy. All right, up next, we have the Smooth Fox Terrier. The Smooth Fox Terrier is an intelligent, versatile, and agile breed, happy competing in earth dog trials, barn hunts, agility, also in conformation. It's an ideal dog for a very active family. They're creative, ready playmates for kids, and a source of entertainment and affection for everybody in the family. Bred originally for the traditional fox hunts of Great Britain, their role was to bolt the foxes from their dens. They're friendly. They are amusing free spirits who like nothing more than dozing on your lap. But being true terriers, they usually cannot be trusted in the company of squirrels or other animals thought to be chase-worthy. The Smooth Fox Terrier is called the gentleman of the terrier world. This is the Smooth Fox Terrier. Spring Hill Paper Doll. We have a champion there, Spring Hill Paper Doll. So thank you for the smooth-haired fox terriers. Up next, we have the miniature Schnauzer. The miniature Schnauzer is an alert, spirited, friendly dog who's as much at home in a city apartment as he is in the country. The miniature Schnauzer was originally bred to be a small farm dog, able to go to ground for all kinds of vermin. The Schnauzer is of German origin, and they're recognizable in pictures that go all the way back to the 15th century. Wow, this breed is derived from a standard Schnauzer and said to have come from mixing Affenpinschers and Poodles with small standard Schnauzers. The breed was exhibited as a distinct breed as early as 1899, and we have Abby, Canine Good Citizen, Therapy Dog, Pause to Read at DuPont Library, Obedience titles, and several agility titles. So let's hear it for Abby. All right, Abby. Thank you, Abby. Up next, we have the West Highlands. The West Highland White Terrier, or Westies. The West Highland is all terrier, a large amount of Scotch spunk and determination and devotion crammed into a teeny tiny little body. Outdoors, they are truly sporty, they're good hunters, they're speedy, and they have great intelligence. And in the house, they're all that can be desired of a pet. They're faithful and devoted, they're lighthearted and fun. The Westie requires professional grooming every few months. And we have champion Merlin, who is 8 years old. And we have Tori, who is also in the ring. This is the West Highland White Terrier. Okay, West Highlands, if you guys want to take one more turn, that's the end of the terrier group. Can we have the terriers back in? Let's just take one more turn around the ring for the terriers. again, a very popular group. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you guys for coming out. And if you see a terrier you like, be sure you talk to them after the show so you can get more information. Little showmanship there. Thank you, terriers. All right, up next, we're going to the toy group. Bred down to pocket size, toy dogs are popular in the city and also suburban households. Their special quality is their diminutiveness, which, when coupled with healthy bodies and happy temperaments, make them ideal family pets. They often resemble their larger cousins, but just in miniature form. The Pomeranian, unmistakably a Nordic dog. The Papillon, a little spaniel. The toy poodle, which is a tiny replica of dogs once used as retrievers in the field. So that's a little overview of the toy group. First in the toy group, can we have the Chihuahua? There we go. The Chihuahua, they come in two varieties, long and smooth coat. The Chihuahua is graceful, they're alert, they're swift. Their size make them wonderful dogs for people who live in small city apartments. The breed is very hardy and adaptable, but they have to live inside a home or an apartment. They do not do well outside, being outside dogs. They're very good travelers. They easily go anywhere where their owners go, and look at how sweet they are in the show ring. Let's hear it for the Chihuahua! All right, up next we have the Papillon. Papillon, they're known in the 16th century as dwarf spaniel. They're the modern development of those little dogs that you often see in those old paintings or tapestries. Marie Antoinette was a huge lover of the Papillon. The Papillon is a happy dog. They make great house pets. They make good watchdogs too, because they will tell you when a stranger is around. The coat requires minimal grooming, but to prevent matting, they should be groomed at least once a week. And we have Ricky. Oh, is that Rick? Regal Oaks, thank you. Ricky Regal Oaks. It's all about me. 15 weeks old today. A very sweet puppy. Loving puppy is totally won over hearts. And like most Papillons, he's fast, agile, and smart. And they hope to participate in conformation, obedience, agility, rally, and more nose work. This is the Papillon. We also have here Champion, Misty Isle, or Stormy. Stormy is also a UKC champion and has multiple group wins. Champion, Misty Isle Stardust, or Kane. Kane is also a UKC Grand Champion and UKC Best in Show winner. There we go. And then Heiser's Blaze of Glory, CGC, 1-year-old. Great representation tonight from the Papillons. Thank you very much. The Pomeranian is up next. They descended from the sled dogs of Iceland and Lapland. In 1911, the American Pomeranian Club had their first specialty show. They're a magnificent family pet. They're hardy and strong despite their somewhat fragile appearance. But the Pomeranian's coat gives the appearance of it being difficult to care for, but actually, that coat is quite easy to care for. With regular brushing, the coat stays in very good condition. And in the ring, we have Horizon's Black Ops. Oh my, look at this behind the name. CDVNGNRESCN. It's the Pomeranian. And as we continue on with the toys, considered by small children. So if you are considering a Yorkie, you should be able to supervise the dog around small kids. The Yorkshire Terrier is an independent dog but very devoted companion. Despite his small size, he's more than willing to act as a guardian for his master. We have Grand Champion Silver, Blue Fantasy's Dream Lover, or Lovey, who is 2 years old. And then we have Revy, Blue Fantasy's Revere's Ride for Freedom, who just celebrated his first birthday last Saturday. Happy birthday, Revy. Like most Yorkies, he's very smart, loving, devoted, and so full of personality. Currently training for competition in obedience, rally, and his very favorite sport, which is nose work. It's the Yorkshire Terriers. All right, can we have these guys back in the ring one more time so we can all see them together? Oh, do we have one more? Oh, we have one more. So sorry, folks. We have the toy poodle. Toy poodle. We are not going to... No, look at that, Precious. We're not going to leave you out. Okay, we've got a couple, actually. So we have the toy poodle. The poodle is the national dog of France. Now, the standard is the oldest of the three varieties, but as we mentioned, we've got toy here. There's also standard and miniature. All of these are one breed. Poodles are known for their work retrieving capabilities in the water. Their coat actually lends itself to a variety of hairstyles, too, which I know you've seen in the past. Most which derive from their duties as a retriever. These poodles are active, they're intelligent, they're elegant. We have Star. Now, Star is a rehomed poodle, but 3 trick dog titles, Canine Good Citizen, Rally title, and will be in agility trials soon. Thank you, Star. Toy Poodle. And one more in the toy category, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. There we go. The true purpose of this breed has always been that of a companion dog. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is the #1 toy dog in England. And on January 1st of '96, it entered the ring as the 140th AKC registered breed. The first Cavaliers were sent to America in 1952 by Lady Forwood as a gift. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is a happy dog that does very well in either city or country living. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel does interact well with children. It's the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And you might want to keep the Cavalier here because now we'll have the parade of toys. Can we have the toys back in the ring now? And let's give it another warm welcome and a big thank you to everybody who brought their toys out for us today. The Toy Group. From a few minutes ago when we had the Mastiffs and the Dobermans in the ring. Thank you, toys. And then up after the toys, we have the herding group. The herding instinct that made the wolf a successful hunter was recognized by man and then adapted to man's advantage. Domesticated and specialized through selective breeding, they evolved into the herding dogs that made farming, successful farming, happen. The great agricultural lands could never have been settled without him, and to this day he works side by side with man. These dogs are agile in movement, they anticipate your move, they're able to turn in an instant, and they can act on their own or in response to a signal, eyeing their flock into obedience. Even those whose versatility extends to working as draft animals or guard dogs may be powerfully built, but never are they cumbersome. And as you can see, we have in the ring the German Shepherd dogs. The German Shepherd dog is known throughout the world uncanny intelligence and faithfulness. This versatile breed has well earned the reputation as a family companion, guide dog, police dog, and of course, herder. The German Shepherd dog is an excellent house dog, but if you do live in an apartment or a small home, you may need to give them daily exercise. They're excellent travelers. They actually love car trips. The longer the better, and they're truly a companion that can be taken everywhere. Fishing, swimming, boating, hiking, you name it. We've got German Shepherds, King, Mundo, Von Nagler, 8 months old, import puppy, by the way. TDI certified therapy dog. We have Daphne von Schanwasser, and I'm so sorry if I butchered the name. First in her age group, Mid-East region. Again, certified therapy dog, CGC, community, CGC urban, and achiever dog, and AKC therapy dog, novice, also, did I say achiever dog, beginner, novice. And then we also have, at 15-month-old, where's the 15-month-old? Right there. Oh, very good. Jake, thank you so much. Let's hear it for the German Shepherd dog. All right, up next we have the Collie. The Collie is an alert watchdog, quick to sound alarm and very protective of his family. Although he's not an aggressive dog, both rough and smooth coats require thorough weekly brushings to keep their coats clean and free of mats. Renowned for loyalty and reliability, the Collie is a very good companion and friend. They come in two varieties, the long-haired rough and the short-haired smooth. Now we have rough collies here. Lillian Patches, 4 years old, sable and white, certified therapy dog. Pause to read and CGC. And then Francis Casey V, 2 years old, certified therapy dog and pause to read. Let's hear it for the Collie, the rough collies. Thank you to the Collies, and up next we have the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. There he comes. The Pembroke should be brushed thoroughly at least twice a week. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is an active dog, willing and able to carry out his owner's commands in the pasture, in the obedience ring, or at home. The typical Pembroke is very happy, obedient, friendly, and confident, and they are a lot of fun to live with. Let's hear it for the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Up in the ring next, the Shetland sheepdog, the Sheltie. As a lot of us know it, it's a watchdog, not a guard dog, nor is it very visually frightening. It'll bark at intruders, but after giving plenty of warning, they may either retreat or just walk them through your house once they get in. One of the lovely attributes of the Sheltie is the long, harsh coat. Brushing the coat for half an hour a week can keep the Sheltie looking his best. The Sheltie will shed at least once a year, and the shedding process can be sped up by a warm bath and then more complete and more frequent brushing. But we have Surrey in the ring, who's 11 years old. Sheltie's Kenya, who is 4 years old, with obedience and agility. And we've got, let's see. And we have 5-year-old Murphy, who is also in the ring with us tonight. So let's hear it for the Shelties. A round of applause for the Shelties. Good dogs. Oh, that's it for the herding group. Do you guys want to come back in real quick? I know the Shelties are going back home. No, come back into the ring. Yeah, we'll have everybody in the herding group come in. The Collies, the Shelties, and the Pembroke. other categories. You have the toys, the working, the terriers, the hounds. But the non-sporting designation remained for those dogs who outlived their original purpose, like the bulldog, who was developed for bull baiting, or the Dalmatian, who, as you know, was a coach dog. These and other non-sporting dogs are interesting as examples of a heritage from our past. It's a really good way to think of the non-sporting group. Heritage from the past. These dogs continue to be among some of the most popular breeds. And as you can see, at the entrance to the ring, we have the Dalmatian. Oh, another crowd favorite. Yes, the Dalmatian believed to come from Dalmatia, which is a region of Croatia in the Adriatic Sea. The puppies are born, I don't know if you knew this, but they're born solid white, and then they develop their spots later. They're a naturally clean dog. They're very easy to bathe and groom. Daily brushing minimizes the shedding. They may appear snobbish with strangers, but they love their families, and they have a great sense of humor, and many of them are even known to smile when they're happy. These are the Dalmatians. And to round out the non-sporting group tonight, we have the Lhasa Apso. Grand champion, Campisi's Deloria Back to the Future. Or DeLorean, I should say, Back to the Future. The Lhasa Apso is from Tibet. They were accepted for registration by the AKC in 1935. The Lhasa was originally known in the terrier group and then reassigned to non-sporting in 1959. Is that Daisy May? That's Daisy May. Okay, Daisy May. The Lhasa's primary function was that of a police watchdog, if you can believe that. They were known in Tibet as the Bark Lion Sentinel Dog. Their keen intelligence and acute hearing and instincts for identifying friends and strangers made him suited for the role of watchdog. The Lhasa Apso's coat, as you can probably tell, does need regular grooming. These are great dogs, the Lhasa Apso. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have in the non-sporting group the Standard Poodle. Terry Sweet Chanel, 2 years old, obedience title, beginner novice, canine good citizen, rally novice, rally intermediate, CD. So the Standard Poodle in the ring now, as we told you a little bit earlier when we had the toys in the ring. But the Standard Poodle, part of this group, as we told you before, was used for purposes and a part of our history, actually. Dogs that were developed for bull baiting, dogs that were used as, like we mentioned, the Dalmatian as coaching dogs. But the Poodle was a part of the non-sporting group. And as we mentioned earlier, they come in several different sizes, so you can talk to them afterward about maybe the Poodle that's right for you and your family. Look at that beautiful bow. All right, you want to have these guys come through the ring one more time so you can see everybody, and look at the diversity. As we keep mentioning that, but I always think it's amazing that we have such a diversity in these different groups. All right. Thank you guys for coming back out for one more turn around the ring. And now we have made it. I can't believe we're already through the groups tonight, but we would like to have a parade of champions. So what we're going to do is call everybody back to the ring. The champions come back to the ring. And you get to see the champions from their respective groups, from their respective breeds. Come on down, let's bring the champions in. Because we want to give you one more turn through the ring. Thank you guys so much. And here you go. These are some award-winning Well, they're all winners in my book, but these are some award winners tonight. A parade of champions as we get ready to wrap up the show this evening. Oh, that's a great, wow, that is a great parade of champions. And as we mentioned earlier too, so many titles for these dogs. Therapy dogs and agility dogs and canine good citizens. If you want to find out more about any of those and your specific breeds, please stick around after the show. We'll be here for a little bit too, and they can answer your questions. You can kind of get up close and personal with some of these dogs and find out more about the favorites that you've seen here tonight. Don't forget to mark this on your calendars for next year too, as part of Three Rivers Festival. It's usually the Tuesday night of festival. And one more thing, if I could, October 31st through November 4th. If you like what you saw here tonight, there's going to be a bunch more at the Coliseum, October 31st through November 4th, for the Old Fort Custer Dog Show at the Memorial Coliseum. 5 days this year.